Live, Sue-Ann.
We are live. Awesome. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Such a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Jordan here on the escarpment at Sue-Ann Staff Estate Winery. And glad everyone's here and doing some Instagram videos. You know, it's crazy. Like, everyone's getting ready for Christmas so early this year. I don't know if it's like, I'm going to figure out.
I think because we all need a little Christmas right this very minute. I think that's basically it.
There's a song with that.
Yes, that's what I'm quoting. Yes. It's from Mame.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, and I think a little bit of relief and a little bit of escape, right?
Yep.
Escapism. So
What you doing?
So I'm thinking about already what going to eat. Good English there, Suey, and there's like. I'm sorry. Winning by Jordan Redneck there for a little bit there. Okay, I'm thinking about what to have for Christmas already. And last night I had the inspiration about red wine poached pears.
Yum.
And so did a little batches last night with some friends, and oh my gosh, they were so good. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I do this today? Because it's so easy. So we start off with a Bosc pear, and a Bosc pear in particular because they have so much structure to them.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to poach them for quite a while in the wine. And so they hold up nicely. Keep the little stem on the top too. There's a lot of really strong fiber holding that stem in, so it makes it easy to help cook. So I've just taken my vegetable peeler, peeled the pea. Oh, what? Wrong season. Pear. And then you want to go in here and get a little be a little aggressive. Go up in here because you want to get that whole core out, of course, right? Because mine is just so it would cook easily and quickly. This is a very ripe pear. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. You know, pears can be, they're funny, aren't they? Mm-hmm. They can be like the best fruit on the table or the worst. And just keep a little spoon to go in there.
They're like avocados. They kind of break your heart because they're perfect for about 32 seconds.
Right, yes.
And then before that, they're either too hard or too soft.
And then like that whole center just popped right out. So you've got this cute little area in there. So at the very end, well, we'll wait to the very end to talk about that. So, but anyway, okay, so yeah.
You got plans for the cute little area?
I do, yeah. The thing is, you don't want to do this too far ahead of time because you don't want the pear to brown either, right? So, excuse me 2 seconds. Wiki. Let's get a towel. All right, but so first off, you start off with your red wine. I have that over here going. So over here let's go through what was in it. So there's 2 cups of red wine in here with, this is how I did it. It was with half a cup of sugar. I used the vegetable peeler and just took off a good chunk of some clementines. You just whatever orange you have, really who cares? But don't be too aggressive here. Again, an orange, you don't want to go too much into the pith. But the clementine doesn't really matter, and there's really not that much skin anyway.
Yeah.
But I use almost the whole orange when I put this together. About 8 to 10 whole cloves of about half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and I use about 2 tablespoons or so of dried cranberries. You can use any red fruit, don't worry about that. But I just happen to have cranberries, so that's what I use. So anyway, hello, welcome. How are you, Denise? We got a live one. Okay, we're doing a live Instagram video here. So bring the wine up to a simmer, right to the point where basically the sugar's totally dissolved in it, and then take your pear, and in it goes into that simmering liquid. So you're gonna put it in like so, but then
it's not covered though. Is that a problem?
That's fine. That's okay. And then every 5 or 10 minutes, you're gonna turn it, but be really careful because you don't use your tongs. But you don't want to get the claw marks on it either. So as you're going along, just after 5 or 10 minutes, just kind of give it a little turn. Then another 10 minutes, just give it a little turn again. And by the time you're done, it's unbelievable how much color it will have. I will turn that off actually, because here's the one I did last night. I did an extra one. So that was after 25 minutes.
Oh, it's so
That's
pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So cool. So come time to serve it. Okay, put that in the middle of the plate. That looks gorgeous. Just
it really does.
What you do after you get the pears out, keep the red wine on the pot and just keep it simmering and reduce it right down. So I've done that with this and look.
Oh wow.
Okay, and just ooh. Okay, was that an action shot or what? Let's get extra little.
Perfect.
That's better than what I did last night. And
Well,
then-
because last night was about practice.
Last night was about
It was the
having a lot of
rehearsal.
red wine. So, and then my girlfriend Jackie sells this at Freybert's Fresh Foods up in Fergus. So it's whipped cream, but it has vanilla de Madagascar already in
Oh,
it.
nice.
So like this isn't just the average whipped cream, and like I mean whipped cream in a can. Are you serious? Is that what I'm going to recommend in this case? Yeah. Ta-da!
Oh, look at that.
That's delicious. Now, okay, I talked about like ramping it up. You could do a couple things here to ramp it up. In your red wine simmering, like put a shot of brandy or bourbon or port in there too, just if you want to kick up the alcohol. Kick this up a little bit. Put like some sweetened mascarpone cheese in that little hollow middle of the pear. That would
yeah.
be fantastic. Sort of ice cream instead. Maybe put the whipped cream in the middle and then a scoop of ice cream. Like I'm all about food with surprises in the middle, right? So that comes from I ripped that off of Drew, I think, my brother. So surprises in the middle. You and Mom made meatballs with cheese in the middle. You know?
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
the cheese ran out. Oh yeah. So okay. Red wine with dessert, is that crazy? No, because this is all about red wine. And you know, when you're into the meal and you're having all these yummy, delicious red wines, just keep it going. And you know, you don't have to be super perfect with everything we're pairing it with. So this is the Gritstone Cabernet. It's 75% Cabernet Franc, 25% Cabernet Sauvignon. The Cab Franc aged in oak barrels for 14 months. The Cabernet Sauvignon was never aged in oak barrels, so you get the spice and the texture and the weight from the Cabernet Franc. And the Cabernet Sauvignon is that juicy red berry characteristics to it. So it's kind of like this. I mean, you get the spice with the cloves and the cinnamon, and we get the fruitiness from the cranberries that come through as well. And so it all pairs up, hopefully, really well. Okay, so I have a taste. Yum. Fresh. Got serious texture, weight, body texture to it. Thanks, folks. You can just be pointing like, I don't like this. It's not like, you know, dig into some food.
Thank you.
All right, so I don't know how the right way to do this is. You almost need a knife and fork, but this is so succulent that, you know, your spoon is just going to go right into it. Oh, look at that. Yum. You really don't need a fork.
No.
And here she goes. Mm-hmm. And the cool thing is pears are not the sweetest fruit, so it's lovely, it's ripe, it's fresh, but it doesn't have like that really super succulent dessert that I think we get kind of built up with at Christmas time with all the goodies and the cookies and things. So,
Yeah.
So it's a nice light dessert that's just super delicious. So anyway, okay. So we got the Gritstone. It is $29.95. The 2017. And actually, we're getting kind of to the end of this wine, so we have a whole bunch of other new red wines coming out soon too. You'll just have to stay tuned for more details on that. And our beautiful bottling run coming up on the 14th and 15th. So after that, for the rest of the winter, just keep on looking for the new releases because we'll slowly bring them all out. It'll be super yum. So
Yay.
okay. Good luck preparing for Christmas. We're gonna come back. We have another one next week, doing some what are we doing? We're doing some baked brie.
Yeah.
And I think that should be perfect for some holiday entertainment too. So cheers, Merry ho ho.